Hey everyone, and welcome back to USA Weekly News Plus. I'm your host, Barkon, here to guide you through the biggest stories of the week. From political showdowns to tech innovations and everything in between, we've got a jam-packed show for you today. So buckle up, grab your coffee, and let's dive right in. The big story in Washington this week is the heated debate over immigration reform. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are passionately voicing their opinions, making it one of the most contentious issues in recent memory. The debate has drawn in not just politicians but also activists, community leaders, and everyday citizens who are all eager to have their voices heard. The stakes are incredibly high, as the outcome of this debate could shape the future of millions of people living in the United States. The proposed bill aims to strengthen border security while offering a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants. This dual approach is designed to address both the concerns of those who prioritize national security and those who advocate for human rights and social justice. The bill includes provisions for increased funding for Border Patrol agents, advanced surveillance technology, and the construction of additional barriers along the border. At the same time, it offers a comprehensive plan for undocumented immigrants to earn citizenship through a series of steps, including background checks, paying fines, and demonstrating English proficiency. Meanwhile, on the international stage, all eyes were on a high-profile meeting between the U.S. and China. This meeting comes at a critical time as tensions between the two nations have been escalating over various issues, including trade imbalances, intellectual property theft, and military activities in the South China Sea. The world watched closely as diplomats from both countries sat down to negotiate, hoping for a breakthrough that could ease tensions and pave the way for more stable relations. The two superpowers discussed trade relations and ongoing security concerns in the South China Sea. Trade has been a particularly thorny issue, with both countries imposing tariffs on each other's goods, leading to a trade war that has affected global markets. The South China Sea, a strategic and resource-rich area, has also been a flashpoint, with both nations asserting their interests. The U.S. has been vocal about ensuring freedom of navigation in these waters, while China has been building military installations on disputed islands. It's a delicate dance, folks, but hopefully they can find some common ground. Diplomacy is often about finding a balance between competing interests, and this situation is no different. Both nations have much to gain from cooperation, but also much to lose if tensions continue to rise. The outcome of these discussions could have far-reaching implications, not just for the U.S. and China, but for the entire world. As these two major stories unfold, they highlight the complex and interconnected nature of modern global politics. Whether it's immigration reform at home or international diplomacy abroad, the decisions made in the coming weeks will undoubtedly shape the future in profound ways. The latest jobs report shows moderate job growth, but unemployment ticked up slightly. Inflation remains a concern, although it has cooled down a bit in recent months. The Federal Reserve is closely watching these economic indicators and will likely decide on interest rates in the coming weeks. Stay tuned because what the Fed decides affects all of us. Apple fans, get ready! The tech giant is expected to unveil its highly anticipated iPhone 15 next month. Rumors are swirling about new features and design upgrades. In other tech news, the Federal Trade Commission is expanding its investigation into Amazon's business practices. They're looking into potential antitrust violations and how the company treats its sellers. Section 5. Health COVID-19, Booster Updates and Alzheimer's Breakthrough. Today we bring you the latest updates on two significant health topics that are making headlines. First, let's talk about the COVID-19 booster shots. Health officials are urging Americans to get the updated COVID-19 booster shot as we head into the fall and winter months. With the changing seasons, the risk of COVID-19 infections tends to increase, making it crucial for everyone to stay protected. The updated booster shot is designed to provide enhanced protection against the virus, especially with the emergence of new variants. The new booster is designed to target the latest Omicron subvariants. These subvariants have been responsible for a significant number of recent infections, and the updated booster aims to offer better immunity against them. Scientists have been working tirelessly to ensure that the vaccine is effective and safe for the public. Vaccination centers across the country are now offering the updated booster shot. Health officials recommend that everyone eligible should get the booster, especially those who are at higher risk of severe illness, such as the elderly and individuals with underlying health conditions. By getting the booster, you not only protect yourself, but also help in reducing the spread of the virus within the community. In a major medical breakthrough, a new drug for Alzheimer's disease has shown promising results in clinical trials. Alzheimer's disease, which affects millions of people worldwide, has long been a challenging condition to treat. However, this new drug offers a glimmer of hope for patients and their families. The drug, which has been in development for several years, appears to slow cognitive decline in patients with early-stage Alzheimer's. This is a significant step forward, as slowing the progression of the disease can greatly improve the quality of life for those affected. The clinical trials have shown that patients taking the drug experienced a slower rate of memory loss and cognitive impairment compared to those who did not receive the treatment. The drug appears to slow cognitive decline in patients with early-stage Alzheimer's. This breakthrough has been met with cautious optimism by the medical community. While more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects and potential side effects of the drug, the initial results are promising. Doctors and researchers are hopeful that this could lead to more effective treatments for Alzheimer's in the future. For families affected by Alzheimer's, this news brings a sense of hope and relief. The possibility of a treatment that can slow the progression of the disease means that patients may have more time to spend with their loved ones, maintaining their independence and quality of life for longer. As research continues, the medical community remains dedicated to finding better ways to combat this devastating disease. Both the updated COVID-19 booster and the new Alzheimer's drug represent significant advancements in the field of healthcare. These developments highlight the importance of ongoing research and innovation in improving public health and finding solutions to some of the most pressing medical challenges of our time. Stay tuned for more updates on these and other health-related topics. Section 6. Environmental concerns. Wildfires rage on. Wildfires continue to burn across the western United States, fueled by dry conditions and high temperatures. These devastating fires have scorched thousands of acres and forced evacuations in several states. A new study published this week warns that climate change is making wildfires more frequent and intense. Section 7. Sports Roundup. Thrills on the field and court. The NFL preseason is in full swing, giving fans a first glimpse of their favorite teams. This is the time when rookies get their chance to shine, and veterans work on fine-tuning their skills. Coaches are busy evaluating their rosters, making tough decisions on who will make the final cut. The energy in the stadiums is palpable as fans eagerly watch to see how their teams are shaping up for the regular season. The regular season kicks off next month, and anticipation is building for what promises to be an exciting year of football. Fans are already making their predictions, debating which teams have the best chance to make it to the Super Bowl. The preseason games offer a tantalizing preview, but everyone knows that the real action starts when the games begin to count. The excitement is not just limited to the stadiums. Social media is buzzing with discussions and analyses from fans and experts alike. In baseball, the MLB playoffs are just around the corner. The regular season has been a roller coaster of emotions, with teams battling it out in a grueling schedule. As the season winds down, every game becomes crucial. Fans are on the edge of their seats, watching the standings and hoping their team can clinch a playoff spot. The atmosphere in the ballparks is electric, with every pitch and every swing potentially making the difference between making the playoffs or going home. Several teams are battling for those coveted playoff spots. The competition is fierce, with some teams making surprising runs and others struggling to hold on. The drama of the wildcard races adds an extra layer of excitement as underdog teams fight for a chance to extend their season. Players are giving it their all, knowing that one moment of brilliance or one mistake could be the difference between glory and heartbreak. The fans are right there with them, living and dying with every play. And on the tennis court, the US Open is underway in New York City. This Grand Slam event is one of the highlights of the tennis calendar, attracting the best players from around the world. The matches are intense, with players pushing themselves to the limit in pursuit of the title. The atmosphere in the stadium is electric, with fans cheering on their favorites and witnessing some incredible tennis. The US Open is known for its dramatic matches and unforgettable moments, and this year is no exception. The world's best tennis players are competing for the Grand Slam title. The stakes are high and the competition is fierce. Every match is a test of skill, endurance, and mental toughness. The players know that winning the US Open can define their careers, and they are leaving everything on the court. The fans are treated to a spectacle of athleticism and sportsmanship, as the best in the world battle it out for one of the most prestigious titles in tennis. The excitement and drama of the US Open make it a must-watch event for sports fans everywhere. Section 8 Entertainment Buzz Blockbusters and Music Festivals. The summer blockbuster season is winding down, but there are still some big movies hitting theaters. The highly anticipated sequel to Dune is wowing audiences with its stunning visuals and epic storytelling. Music lovers are flocking to festivals across the country. Coachella and Lollapalooza drew massive crowds with their star-studded lineups. That's a wrap for this week, and that's a wrap on another week of news. Thanks for joining me on USA Weekly News Plus. Remember to stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay awesome. See you soon.